But just imagine as we do all participate, as we do all engage and serve and realign our lives with the perfect vertical of Christ and the way he served us, and we can serve each other like that. As we do that, watch out, be amazed at what God will do with that. Maybe you're not convinced yet. So let me give you a further illustration to help even more. I want to invite Mark and Randy to come on up and help me with this one. These are two faithful servants of the Lord. They play the piano all the time. They're incredible. What we want to do is give you a musical example of what I have just talked about for a while already. And so here's what we're going to do. Mark, why don't you just start by playing a simple melody, just one hand, one part being played with this. Okay? It's nice. Like, we can enjoy that. We understand. We know that song. We've heard that before, right? Well, just add another part to that. One more part added to it that's complementary to the first part. Okay? It's beautiful. Beautiful. Notice how the two parts are different, but as his two parts fulfill their roles in the same song, what you see is a beautiful, more full picture. Well, Randy, why don't you add two more parts to this and just see what this wonderful song can sound like. 4 different parts working together, dependent on each other for it all to work and to be beautiful. Okay, so now let's think though how it could go a different way. So Randy, why don't you start, let's flip the role here a little bit. Randy, why don't you start with just that one hand, one line, one part, just start with that melody again. Okay, now add your second part. Okay, now Mark, why don't you add 2 more parts like Randy did before? Beautiful. But what if Mark insisted on his own way and said, you know what? I want to play it at a faster tempo than what Randy's playing it. Same song, but faster tempo. Okay, that doesn't work, right? That's just a nutty mess. It sounds terrible. Okay, so let's get back to the unity again. All right, start again. Let's see how we're doing that. Okay, well, what if this time Randy decided on his own way and he wanted to play this song at a different key? Okay. Same song, same tempo. Okay, all right, that's enough. Okay, all right. Ouch, right? But church, listen, isn't that what happens in churches so often? Is that people choose to play different songs, different tempos, different keys, and it just sounds like that. Or they insist on their own way. Or they want to use their gifts for themselves, not for others. But just think, wouldn't we much rather have every part playing the same song in the same tempo, on the same key? Can't we long for that? And just, again, what it sounds like. Okay, can we say thank you to Mark and Randy for that? Oh man. And did you see how much fun they were having too, as they were playing their parts, and just how hard it was, first of all, for them to play it wrong? First, that was amazing. But then how much fun it is to play it correctly and to see the parts fit together like it does. It's an amazing picture. See, church, we all have different parts to play. But we have one body with one song, the song of Christ. And we are all dependent on one another. See, a musician cannot insist on his own way or it's going to go really badly. But it goes really well. And it's so much fun when every part is playing their part for the same song, same tempo, same key. We're heading the right direction together.